Hello friends, I am Samir Ghosh. You are watching my channel samir'sclass. Today I will discuss about the data validation which is present in data tab. What is data validation? It restricts data entry to certain cells by using data validation, give error message and prompt user to enter valid data. In this data validation, I will show the data validated data is any value, whole number, decimal, list, date, time, text length, custom, input message and error message. Now I suppose select one cell, I can input anything, that is say text, number, whatever I want. To restrict this data in this cell, I have to put some criteria. This is known as data validation. So put the data validation. First of all, I have to select this column and then I have to go to the data tab and then select the data validation and from the drop down menu I will select the whole number. Now I have to give some criteria, that is between. I want the whole number is between 10 to 100. So I have to put the minimum value, that is 10, and maximum value is 100 and click OK. The data validation has been applied on the entire selected column. Now I type 10, it's 100, it's allowed. 10, it's allowed. If I type more than 100, it will restrict and error message will appear. Again I will type 100, then it will allow. If I put the wrong data, error message will display. Say 200, then again error message will display. Similarly, for decimal, date, time, we have to go to the data validation and have to select the date from this drop down menu, time for drop down menu, etc. Now for text length. Suppose I will restrict the text length up to the 5 characters. If any wrong input given, then error message will display. For this, first I will select the column and then go to the data tab and then data validation, and I will select here the text length. Now the criteria is between, that is between, I want the character length should be between 3 to 5. The minimum value is 3 and maximum value is 5 and click OK. You see the total data validation has been applied in this selected column. Now I put 4th character is allowed. If I put 5 characters, it's 6 character, it's not allowed. Similarly, if I put 5 character, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's allowed. If wrong entry, any wrong input has been given, then error message will display. See, wrong entry, the error message will display. Next is list. I want a drop down list. It should be appeared in the drop down in this cell. For this, first I will select the cell, entire cell, and then again in data tab go to the data validation, click data validation, and I will select here from the list. Now the source, which list I have to show, that is to be selected. I want this list and I have selected this one and click OK. You see the drop down list has been appeared here. You can change from this drop down list. Similarly, here it is working in this way. In this way, drop down list works. Suppose I put some wrong data, say 200, then error message will display. But seeing this error message, I cannot understand why error message appears. Then comes the role of input message. If I put the crusher, then it will display what exactly I have to input. For this I have to go to the data tab, then select data validation, and from here input, and select give the title and write input message which I want to display. So I will give the title is the whole number here, and I will put the input message is place input number between 10 to 100. Click on OK. You see the input message appears. By seeing this input message, I can enter the actual data. Say I will type here 10, then it will allow. Similarly, if I type 200, then the error message will appear. Similarly, for the error message, I have to go to the first data tab, then data validation, and then error alert, and from here I can give the title, say whole number, and I will type the error message, please put whole number between 10 to 100, and press OK. It will appear. If I type 200, then error message will appear. Please put the whole number between 10 to 100, which I have been selected. That's all about the data validation. Thank you. Have a nice day.